Okay, track day. And this one is for a new Ferrari F8 Tributo. So let's check out the series. Now, this one's going to be entirely at the Red Bull Ring, using, of course, the new car F8 Tributo. And upon completing the series, you get, of course, the car and 75 gold. And this series, or this event, is actually 6 stages long. So, but because it's not like the traditional or sort of the legacy special event format where you had to wait per stage each day. Unlike that, this one you can complete all 6 stages in one sitting if you really want. So there is no wait time on how quickly you can wrap this up. But the amount of time that you're given is going to be 6 days for this one. So 6 days, typically 7 days, they give you a little extra time at the end. So, but there are 6 stages to cover, and every single one of them have 4 goals. And unlike the normal special event, the track day event, as well as, I guess, race day event that we've had a few updates ago, these require PR requirement, sort of like limited time series. Except in this one, they're not always cup race that's gonna have a PR requirement. There are some, I think, like Speed Snap or Autocross that is going to have a PR requirement, so watch out for that. And let's see, PR requirement for this event is 68.1, and this car's PR ranges from base PR of 55.6 up to, when it's fully upgraded, 72.2. So the car's cost itself is 750 gold. And you know what, why don't we jump in and we'll kind of talk about it as I skip through the events. And just, I actually ran through to confirm all the numbers earlier, but in this video I'll just do it again for the sake of YouTube, right? So blah 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 blah, yes. So yes, 6 days, as you can see, 6 stages, and there are 75 gold to be won along with the car itself. And first 2 stages you should be able to complete with racing dollar upgrades alone, and that is for the cost of some 616,400 racing dollars. That's the culmination of your first tier upgrades on this car, right? As you can see, 28 total upgrades available, and the base PR, as I was saying, starts at 55.6. And long story short, if you just want to be aware of exactly how many upgrades you're going to need, well, you need 21 upgrades, 3 upgrades across the board. It's kind of the standard format, right? First tier, all racing dollars, if you need confirmation. And check out that new I guess you could call it font for racing dollar signs. I know. So yeah, all racing dollars for the first tier upgrades. And then by standard, I'm referring to the fact that second tier is going to be all gold, and third tier is going to be all racing dollars again. So 7 categories. If you get 3 upgrades across the board, you will be spending some 375 gold and some 2,003,300 racing dollars combined. First tier upgrades, as we saw, 12 hours. Third tier racing dollar upgrades are going to be 1 day long, so combined duration of wait time is going to be 1.5 days, or 36 hours if you're going to count in hours. So yeah, and then you get 75 gold back So this event essentially is going to cost you 300 gold, the net cost, not including the actual cost of the car, that we're essentially getting 750 gold worth car for free, I guess you can call it. And you get some small discount on upgrades. You can think of that 75 gold as that. Now there are 6 tiers, or 6 stages, right? So first and second stages you can complete without any gold upgrades, and every stage does have a gold payout at the end. They're not terribly large at the beginning. I mean, total is 75 gold, so you expect they're not going to be much at the beginning. So first stage payout is going to be 5 gold, and then second stage payout is going to be 8 gold. So that is all doable without any gold upgrades, meaning even if you cannot afford some 375 upfront gold cost to run through this series to win this car, you can still put some, slap on some racing dollar upgrades on this car and run through a couple of stages, essentially 8 goals for, to pick up some, I guess, 13 gold. That's just net gold, pure gain. So, can't complain too much about that, right? And let's see. So yeah, anyway, this event you should be able to initiate for the entirety of September and possibly earlier part of October. But I mean, unless you're in some extreme cases, I wouldn't wait till that late, because, well, don't wait till last minute. If you can get it done prior to, do it. So anywho, what was I saying? Oh yeah, so let's see. So as I said, the beginning, it's going to be at the beginning of the event we're starting in national circuit. They're all going to be at Red Bull Ring, but the first couple of stages we're spending majority of the time in national circuit, and eventually we do migrate over to the Grand Prix circuit. So you can expect the races to get a little bit longer as we move on, and all cup races are going to be rolling start, as these track day events are becoming, right? They seems like there's a pattern to this. So anyway, let's see. So I'll just use my gold here to skip over. So just to show you that all the things that I've already talked about, which is, how there are no PR requirement for first tier or first stage, right? So second one, still no PR requirement. So we'll skip that one as well. So these should be all doable. Of course, if you're running to either win 13 gold by completing 2 stages, or running to win the car by completing full 6 stages, I would probably get the get the upgrades going right away, because you're going to have to spend them, get them anyway. So tier 1, gold 3, or keep referring to it as a tier, stage 1, right? So no PR requirements so far, and it's going to be the same case here. So tier or stage 1, you should be able to finish without any upgrades at all, and pick up handful of gold, 5 gold to be exact. There we go. All right. And then, yes, we got Zoe in this event instead of Magnus, our old friend, right? And then we move on to stage 2. Skip cost is still 5 gold if you really need to skip these. But anyway, I will do it for YouTube. And fourth goal, the last goal, of course, is going to have the PR requirements that's higher than the stock, right? So that's when you're gonna need those round the first tier racing dollar upgrades. Right, so far so good, no PR requirement. And if you were playing this properly, you would have netted 5 gold so far without having to spend any racing dollars at all. And then there it is, the PR requirement to wrap up stage 2. We got 57.9 as a PR requirement. So that's when you get these racing dollar upgrades, the first tier. And I don't even think you need all of them, but you know, why not get all of them, right? So let's get them done right away. It does bump up your PR up to 59.8. So now you can finish this second tier and pick up another some 8 gold, I believe, and 20,000 racing dollars. All right. So yeah, 8 gold. So far you would have netted 13 gold. Now the next tier or next stage, starting on stage 3, it's going to well, the PR requirement is going to go beyond what you can do with the racing dollars alone. At the beginning it's same, 57.9 as you would expect. Now skip cost is slightly higher, 10 gold. Sort of like the last goal up stage 2, because they know they want you to not skip but instead get upgrade. Right, so same PR requirement for the goal 2 as well in stage 3. And then this one should be the same, 57.9, so we're still good here. But of course, because the final goal of each stage is how you obviously get the stage completion reward, the gold reward, right? So this one, you can see the skip cost has gone up to 15 gold. And as you would expect, the PR requirement is now bumped up to 60.2. So that's not much. You know, you could just slap on one upgrade and be done with it. But any upgrades available at this point is all gold. And completing this stage, stage 3, you get 10 gold. And there is no gold upgrade. It's upgrade that is that cheap. The cheapest one, the brakes upgrade, is 42 gold. So it'll get your PR high enough. But you're at this point, as I said, you're spending more than what you're bringing in. So from this point on, it makes more sense to go all the way and try to win the car, right? So, yeah, get that. And then of course it unlocks that 3rd tier racing dollar upgrade, which can boost your PR up to 60.9, right? So, oh sure, let's get that and get that done with as well. So we'll say we got those 2 done to get through the stage 3. All right, moving on, stage 4. Well, actually, let's confirm. Yes, 10 gold for stage 3. So far it's 23 gold. Obviously, that is a lot less than amount that we just spent, right? The 42 that we just spent on brakes upgrade. And then stage 4. Once again, first 3 goals or challenges are going to have the same PR requirement as how we ended the last stage. So we don't need any new upgrades at this point. So you can see the speed snap, but with PR requirement. Check that out. So anyway, we'll skip through these goals. And this is, of course, now all at Grand Prix circuit. And this is a cup, another one with a PR 60.2, as I was saying, 2nd goal. And 3rd one is going to be the same in stage 4. Nothing special there. So still 60.2. And then the last one here, goal 4. PR requirement gets bumped up to 63.4, which means we need more gold upgrades. And you bet, what you're gonna get by completing this stage is gonna be mere 12 gold. And as we all know, there's no upgrade that is that cheap. At this point, I think cheapest upgrade is body, 48. I think that's cheaper than tires and wheels. Yep, by just 2. So we'll get the body, but that's 48. So that you're spending already, what, we spent 42 on brakes earlier, so that's like 90 gold, right? And then let's say we get the next racing dollar upgrades, right? But obviously your PR is still not there. We need a few more. So next cheapest upgrade is going to be brakes, tires and wheels, another 50. So now you're up to what, 140 gold that you're spending. So this quickly adds up. And then we're getting closer though. But you know, compared to what you're going to get out at the end of this stage is just, you know, pretty lopsided. So I want to say exhaust is the next cheapest one, 55. I think drivetrain is higher, yeah, 60. So suspension and exhaust, same cost, by the way, but we get more PR boost for exhaust, so we'll go with that one. And then next one, we got the racing dollar upgrades, so we'll get that as well. Now we got the PR high enough finally to get past this stage, which is a speed snap once again with a PR requirement. See what I mean? It's not a cup. So PR requirement 63.4 has been met, and the skip cost is also up to 25 gold at this point. So we'll get through this one, and yes, what you get for completing this is 30,000 racing dollars and just 12 extra gold. Would be nice if we got actually 30 gold for that, but no. So you see the trend, right? And here's the stage 5, the penultimate stage, and once again 4 goals. I'm gonna start out with all same PR requirement of 63.4. So for now we'll skip through these. And then next one we got autocross, still same PR, so that's all good. And then next we got another cup, still same PR. And then of course the final goal of stage 5, we're gonna have another PR requirement bump, right? So now it's up to 65.9. So obviously we need more upgrades here. And suspension was the next cheapest one, so another 55 gold and get that racing dollar upgrades. But of course that's not enough, so we're gonna have to get drivetrain as well. And finally we meet the PR requirement, but as I said earlier, we're gonna need that 3rd tier racing dollar upgrades. In fact, we're gonna need engine as well. But so here's the way to get past this final autocross of stage 5, and then skipping cost up to 40 gold now. And what you get in return is gonna be just mere 15 gold. So yes, what you get in return in terms of gold reward is not exactly favoring the investment. You know what I mean? And finally, we got the final stage 6. And at the beginning, we start out the same, but I believe the 3rd and 4th goals share the same PR of final PR. So let's check that out and confirm. All right, so the 2nd goal still same, and skipping cost is also identical. And the 3rd goal, now skip cost is up to 50 gold, and as you can see, there is a PR requirement bump of final number 68.1, which we can get here by adding another gold upgrade, the final one, engine upgrade, and then get that racing dollar upgrade following to get your PR up to 68.2. So I know it's 0.1 higher but than required, but that is the cheapest way to get there. 3 upgrades across the board, as I said, for the cost of some 375 gold, right? And it's an elimination. And finally, the last goal, well, it's gonna be a head-to-head double lapper head-to-head with the same PR requirement of 68.1. So yeah, final 2 goals have the same PR requirement. And the last stage completion reward is 25 gold, and yes, 50,000 racing dollars if you're counting that too. But yeah, 25 gold, which all adds up to 75 total. But the big reason why you would run through this and go through the trouble is to win this car, right? So there it is. And of course, this car is featured in a bonus series in elite section of your career. So let's head on over there. Track Power Trio. There it is, which features Lamborghini Huracan and Jaguar XE-SV Project 8. So just a single bonus series car. But anyway, so that does it for a quick overview of this new track day event featuring Ferrari F8 Tributo. So hopefully you guys found the information useful, and if you like the content, give thumb up on the video, subscribe, you know what to do, share, all that good stuff. All right, good luck, and we'll see you in the next video. Take care, guys.